we'll take this upper tube, take the old seal off, and this collar spacer, and take a new one here, put it on, and take the old one off the other one, put it on. Now when you put these on, you want to make sure there's the larger hole goes towards the bottom. There's one way that these go on, they're different, top and bottom. Then, let's see, we would go to the point where I would put in this lower spring mechanism. But you take this cap off before you do that, so it can slide down through the lower leg. If you had the cap on, it won't do it. And then you slide, oh, you put the cap on, gotta remember that. You slide the lower leg all the way down. Now, I have a piece of 1.5 inch PVC pipe that I bought and I keep around just specifically for this job because it fits right over the 39 millimeter tube, and I use it to press those seals in. Usually take a mallet, hit it down. I can hear that that seal has bottomed out there. And then you take the clip, make sure you can see the retainer groove, and you push the clip in. This is a fairly easy operation, it's not difficult. It clicked right in there, but then I push it around usually just to make sure I'm in the groove good, which I am. Then I'll take the other tube and lower leg and do the same thing. Make sure you put the cap on. Ease it into the lower leg. I'm going to set it down here on the floor and put this 1.5 inch PVC over and hit it with a rubber mallet. And I can hear that it bottomed out. Changes tone. And then I'm going to put the clip in. I live in a residential neighborhood, so we got some other activity going on around here. Clip snapped in the groove. Now I push it around to make sure it's seated well, and it is, so there we go. I got that part done. Now it's going to require that I put these other 2 seals on now. And the same way with this, but I use this 1.5 inch PVC pipe to drive this seal flat into the lower leg, but I'm not going to use a hammer on this because they go in pretty simple. There we go. Yep, it's seated just fine. So that's it with the PVC pipe. You know, it's a couple bucks you have to pay to get a PVC pipe to make sure you can do that job. And then the caps go back on, the 2 chrome caps. Oh, you know what, I am going to need that 1.5 PVC pipe again to push those caps around. Seated just fine. That one did also, so we're good to go. Now you have the two bottom screws that hold that lower mechanism in. They both have brass washers on them. I got two new brass washers with the kit. I'm going to replace these. Came with 4 washers, and 2 of them are a little smaller that I'm going to use. 4 larger washers, actually came with 6. So I got them on the brass washers. I slipped the tubes into the triple trees. Made sure that when I did it, I had the clutch cable going to the inside and the gas cables on the inside of the tube. I tightened down the clinch bolts on the top and the lower triple tree. So, and now I'm going to go down to the bottom and try to get those bolts in the lower legs. The bottom bolts that hold the bottom spring mechanism. We'll see what happens. I have this 6mm long stem Allen wrench. I'm going to use a DeWalt impact gun to see what happens. Grabbed right onto it that time. I was having trouble up on the bench, but that one did too. So we're okay. I'm gonna there we go. All right. Okay, everyone, back again, and I'm ready to put the oil back in the lower legs or the tubes. So I got a measuring cup. I'll show you here, and I'm going to use 15 weight oil, which is a little heavy, but I like the front end to be a little stiff. This bike has enough power where it lifts the front end off the ground readily, so I don't like it to be real soft, so I use 15 weight. It says to put 10.2 ounces back in it. Well, I have milliliters, and about 300 milliliters is about 10 ounces, so I'm going to take it from there. It's about 300 milliliters. And we'll see if I can get it in there without spilling a whole lot. Looks like I spilled about an ounce, so more in there. Hard to get it in there on the angle that it is. And I'm going to put 300 milliliters in here again. Now this side. Try not to spill it this time. Very difficult to get that in there. I probably should have used a funnel. I had this little cooking piece. I thought that would work. It's working okay on this one. Oh, there we go. Got the oil in. It's kind of just a hit and miss on this side, whether or not I'm 10 or 1.5 or 10.5, who knows, but should be about right. So now I'm going to take the end caps and I had a spacer or a washer on the top of the end cap, or the top of the spring on the end cap. This time I have a 1 3/8 socket with a ratchet wrench. I'm going to apply the pressure and try to I got it start. And there was new O-rings that came in the kit that I put on the end cap. The camera a little closer here. I have a little problem. Got it started. Darn sweat flies. One's on my hand there. Out. It's mid-July in Michigan, and sweat flies came out. Got him. So I'll tighten these two top bolts, nuts, bolts, and then I'll put them to the correct torque. But here we go. Okay, everybody. We're back together with the seal replacement on the 39mm 1998 Harley Davidson Sportster front end. So have to make this short, this conclusion, because I fit in the 15-minute time frame of this video. So thanks a lot for watching. Bye now.